The following segment is sponsored by Craig Swap and Associates. In Utah, we are fortunate to experience all 4 seasons, but winter's snow and ice can bring unique challenges, including legal ones. Craig Swap from Craig Swap and Associates is here with valuable advice to help navigate them. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. All right, you're a legal expert. You are here to help us avoid accidents that could lead to legal issues, and today's tips can make all the difference. And we are going to start with something simple but crucial: tire maintenance. Talk to me about that.
Well, tires are the thing that are neglected the most. If you look at your cars, most people don't want to mess with their tires, but if you have bald tires or they're getting balding, they're going to make you slide, and the result is not very good. So probably the number one tip, if you can just look at your tires, make sure you've got good tread. If you do, then that's the first step in being safe. And
you heard him. He said the number one tip, so check your tires. What about safe following distance?
Well, that's another thing. Is people think that, you know, when it's wet on the roads or snow on the roads, you can drive just like you do when it's dry. You can't. Your stopping distance is just taken away. And so my advice would be to just stay back as far back as you can under a reasonable condition. You just never know when you have to stop, and if you're slippery at all, you really should be very, very slow.
Keep that distance no matter how used to the snow and rain you are. How can adjusting our driving speed help us avoid accidents? And I kind of cringe there because I may have a lead foot. I don't want to admit to that. Talk to us about that.
Well, I think there's a lot of lead foots out there, so it's a good question. But I think the key is you never know what you're going to come upon, and particularly this time of year, you run across black ice. My wife and I were just driving back from an event up in northern Utah, and we came across these snow drifts across I-15. And as soon as we hit them, it's just, it just take off. And so I think the thing we want your viewers to know is that when that happens to you, the worst thing you can do is slam on your brakes. Because it makes your car turn. Let off the gas and try and ride it out, as opposed to trying to do any maneuvering. Or slight tapping on the brake will help you, but I think sometimes in that situation you panic and you jam on the brake.
That's the first thing you think to do.
Right. And so it's really important not to panic, to think about it before it happens so that you can just navigate that period of slippery road safely.
Well, we're glad that you made it back safe. Let's talk about clearing ice and snow.
Yeah, I see a lot of cars in the morning with snow still all over their windshields, and it's inevitable that you're going to miss something. And so just encourage people to make sure that they can see where they're going.
All right, so we've been over the tips. What services do you offer your clients?
Well, we help people that have been hurt in accidents. Anyone that's been hurt as a result of someone else's fault, we step in and take care of whatever they need.
All right, perfect. All right, where can we go for more information?
Well, craigswap.com is our URL, or 801-444-4444 is our phone number.
There you go. Really easy to remember, and it's at the bottom of the screen. Craig, thank you so much for coming in and keeping us safe.
Thanks for having me.
And the search for love is back, and this season of Ready to Love is heating up. We have a sneak peek coming up next.